M&T Bank Stadium. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. On this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's Brady to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Time to see this wide-open Baltimore offense go to work, and leading them pretty darn good one. Lamar Jackson out of Louisville. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. After the interception, here's Jackson. Steps away. First down and more for Jackson. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing is Jackson. Rolling to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson now. He's got his man. It's Andrews. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field, and that's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Brady. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. This is caught by Evans. And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They go play action with Jackson. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson on first down. And this is caught by Watkins. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. On the option, Jackson will keep it. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing now is Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So points so crucial in a tight game like this, but this kick off the goalpost, and that'll keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made this a two-score game, but any cushion this late definitely would have helped. Now they need to ask their defense for another stop, and that's going to require some work.
To throw is Brady. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They'll look to throw.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
And yet again, it's Howard with a catch.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Back to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Brady will look to throw for it, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
On the return is Duvernay. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there.